Well, hey, friends. The end of the day here on Tuesday, the 24th of October, 2023. Um, Let me just take a moment and share with you a couple things on these two trucks I'm working on, 66 and a 67 C10 Chevy cabs. Here is the newest one. This is the 67 model, newer body style. This one has quite a bit more rust on it than the 66, which frankly is rather hard to believe that is the case. This one, all three of the four cab support corner struts are junk. All but this one. So I set the cab in the rotisserie last week, week and a half ago or so, but taking off those corner struts without reinforcing it would cause the whole thing to collapse. So I did not want that to happen, of course. So I rigged up those beams up there on the top and down here on the bottom before I removed those segments. This one here, I'm doing it a little bit differently. I'm going to keep the rotted one in place the new floor on top of it, and then put the new cab corner in. The one up there, this was so bad, I had to really cut back far into the, on the inside, the gas tank braces, or the gas tank brace, to really get at the rot. And again, I never throw away pieces of metal that come off the vehicle, because I might have to reuse some of them or reuse some of them for replicating original shapes. So, as I said, this cab is much worse than anybody ever thought. And as far as how this goes for costs and pricing, I don't make them up. I don't make up what it will cost. I don't give fixed prices. The vehicle dictates what it needs. So that's what we do. It is quite intensive to get it torn down to a condition like this, but the buildup is building it back and restoring it doesn't take as long as you would think. You got to get this part right, or else the other parts just do not work. And I'm certainly not going to lay on the floor and change these out. There's no way. So we might need a few more parts on this that I don't think I ordered. I can't remember if I ordered the inner kick panels right here and up there. I can't recall. But if I did not, I'll go ahead and get them. So let me transition over here to the 66 cab. Now the black roof, that's a brand new inner roof skin, and the very corners of this roof skin had to be removed because the aftermarket does not make the inner roof skin to support a 60 through 63, 1960 through 1963 Chevy cab, because those years had the wraparound windshield. So even though the outer skin is identical from 60 through 66, the inner skin is not. I was hoping that would not be the case, but no such luck. And there is a slight change of the curvature of the front right in here. It's a slightly different between the updates from the 63. They updated it, and then they updated it for the 1964 model year with a straight conventional windshield, not a wraparound windshield. So this is all new to me, making these corner segments on both sides. However, it's basic metalworking stuff. Well, actually, I don't want to say basic. This is not really basic kind of work. This is kind of skilled work. This is kind of tough to do. But it's the skills of the metal worker that come into play for doing this kind of work. So you can see that right here, the original upper outer A-pillar, it does match the top of the windshield, which that's a brilliant, good thing. I'm so happy for that. So I know that's a good thing to run on, and that's a good thing to have, as your basis. So stuff like this, you can see this was just rotted out, and I'm going to have to cut this, add new metal, make new metal to go up in there, or just use the old one, the old piece, that Swiss cheese, and fill it in with panel bond and put new metal behind it, much like I did down here on both of those. So, here you're going to make new metal to match up and meet the inner roof structure. It's a lot of work doing this kind of stuff. It really is. I never thought I'd be doing this, honestly. I never thought I'd be doing it. Back when I retired from the Army in 2008, I just set out to do the media blasting. But the media blasting would give you, the customer, back rusty, full of holes cars. And I remember this one guy, he had a Chevelle. He wanted me to work on his Chevelle that I was doing on mine after I blasted his car. And that's where this metalworking started. It started from that guy. I did this in the military. I went to school for this kind of stuff. So, and I kept doing it all the time in the auto craft shops in Germany, Fort Benning and Fort Hood. So I kept up on this kind of stuff. So probably it's really no surprise that I'm actually doing this kind of work now, but it's fun. I do enjoy it. And, the end result matters. So that's just a snapshot share of what I'm doing on these two cabs. And there it is. Peace out, everybody. Choose, have a good day, and be good. See you. Bye-bye.